Hello, Douglas is here, and I have one of my locomotives here on this track, and this is the Hornby LNER B12. And there's a reason why I have this locomotive out here today, is as I'm quite excited because I have got some new passenger stock for it. As I go ahead and reverse this lovely engine down to the track, I'll go ahead and show you right now that I purchased these Hornby LNER coaches, and these are Thompson Surburban coaches. I bought quite a few of them. As you can see, I bought a composite, a brake coach, these are third class carriages, and I've got a first class lavatory coach. So as you can see here, we got three, and yes, I am counting them. We do have three Hornby Thompson coaches here to review today. And I just thought I'd do a quick unboxing and review of these just because I think it'll be fun. And also, I'm just so excited to have these coaches displayed with the locomotive before I put these away. Let's go ahead and take these out of the boxes. This is the standard Hornby packaging, as you can see. I'll go ahead and back the camera out a little bit just so we could see it a little bit better. Excuse the tripod. Yep, this is the standard Hornby box. As you can see, not much to show you. Here's the side of the box, which shows you the product. The back just is a whole bunch of legal stuff. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and unbox these coaches one by one, and then we'll have it be previewed with the B12 shortly. But yes, I am enthralled, because again, it's nice to get some lovely stock from Hornby. The box is unpackaged like this, so I'm going to go ahead and get through this flap here. I did open up this one already. I got these secondhand from a seller in America, as I always do, because I live in the States. So it's hard for me right now to import 00 scale trains due to the tariff situation and a whole bunch of other stuff. But as you can see in this bag, we do have the NEM couplings that come with it. So this coach here has the close couplings fitted already. But I'll go ahead and take this out. And just to give you an idea what it looks like, here's the coach itself. Here's a little preview on the sides. Here's the bottom. I'll go ahead and get these other coaches here unboxed out to camera just to save on some time. But yes, let me go ahead and do that, and then we will take a look at these lovely coaches. Alright, I'm back, and I have the coaches all assembled in their consist, and they look quite nice, as you can see. I won't spend too much time because they are just passenger coaches. They're not like the locomotive. They don't have like amazing detail, but they are still premium coaches with a lot of excellent fine detail that would be suitable with your 00 scale locomotives, such as this one over here, the LNER B12, which you already seen. I will do a proper video of it, but for now, I just want to review the coaches since they are the star of the show for today. But yeah, let's take a look. I'll go ahead and get this uncoupled from the B12. And I guess while we're at it, I can put that engine into its siding in the meanwhile. So I'm going to just go ahead and reverse it. Okay, there we go. And I'll shut the points. And we can take a look at the coaches here. So there are 3 coaches available, it seems, that at least I got. I purchased this as a one-lot deal. And this is the lavatory coach, or the first class coach. You can tell because if you tilt the coach to see the interiors, they are blue. You can probably see a bit of blue inside them. But that's the first class compartment. It is nicely indicated with the ones on the side. There's a toilet here, or I'm pretty sure that's a restroom inside the carriage itself. And then there's like a little sitting area here. I'm not sure if this is for third class passengers or if this is just a lounge and sitting area for third class. I think it's a third class area because it looks very similar to that. But yeah, here's a little bit more of that first class compartment. This is the walkways for the other side. So it seems like these are reversed. So first class seats are here, and then this is the walkway for the third class, and then vice versa. Kind of a unique coach, as you can see. There's a lot of good detail too. You have the ends here, which we'll look in a moment, but I want to focus on the teak finish. It is a painted tampo finish, so it's stamped onto the locomotive. Sorry, carriage. Bless me, I'm tired. Here's the running number for the coach, which is 88426. And on the other side of the carriage, it has the railroad company, which is the London Northeastern Railway. It has all these separately fitted door handles, which are plastic, but they are separately fitted, which is a really nice touch. It's really well painted, and there's nice printing on the windows as well, as we already took a look here. And all the roof furniture on top is separately fitted. All these electrical lights here, these are separately fitted across the body of the carriage. You have 2 wire handrails on top of this coach as well. And on the bottom, you have some brake detail, very basic actually, but there are some detail, which is better than nothing. The bogies don't have any details or brakes, but they do roll very nicely, and they have little steps fitted as well. Here's the ends of the coaches. One end has the brake hose and these sprung buffers, as you can see. These are spring-loaded buffers, and they're metal, so that's a really nice quality touch with these. All the detail on the side here, apart from the brake pipes, the buffers, and the little hook, there's a lot of detail, actually, but the wires and everything you see, they are molded to the body. If I just show you, it is molded on, so that's a little bit basic. But apart from that, that's really the only thing I have to gripe about this carriage, is just some of the molded detail. But other than that, it's painted really well. The printing looks really good and fine. The teak finish looks really good. It has nice slim couplings, and again, it has really nice details that make these coaches stand out. And this is a very nice first-class coach. I don't know if Edward Thompson did a good job making good locomotives, aside from the B1s. And he didn't make terrible locomotives. They weren't failures, but they weren't as good as Sir Nigel Gresley's or Arthur Peppercorn's Pacifics and other express engines. But that's just me. But he did make some nice coaches, that I agree. I have to get a hold of some of the express coaches that he makes, because these ones here are suburban coaches. So these ones are more for like branch lines or like smaller lines and junctions on the northeastern region of British Railways or the LNER. But yeah, here's the third class coach. Similar detail as the other one, so I won't go into too much detail. But as you can see, all this is the side of the coach. This is all third class. As you can see, I have all third class seatings, which are painted nicely in red, as you can see on the interior here. You can just barely make it out. Same nice wood teak finish on the sides of the coach. Here are the ends of the coach as well. Forgot to mention that they all have this brake hose, which is a nice touch. This is the close coupling that comes with these coaches, by the way, which is already pre-fitted from the seller. They did that, but I'm keeping them on because I don't think they look too bad. And here's the other side of the coach. Same thing, as you can see. This is all just seating, by the way, so there's no corridor end or there's no walkway as seen on the other coach, as you can see. As you can see, there's a little walkway, and then the other side has seats. This other coach that I have here, if I were to put this back onto the track, but yeah, if I were to just bring this other one up for a moment, as you can see, it all has just the seating, which is quite different from the other coaches, but that's okay. Still though, has the sprung buffers, as you can see, metal ones as well. They're very shiny too. I kind of don't know if that's just a Hornby theme, but having the nice metal finish, it looks nice. Probably a little unrealistic, but I think it looks cool. But yeah, apart from that, that's the coach. Here's the running number if you're curious. This is 82646. It's a standard third class Suburban, but it's totally fine. And it goes really well with the other coaches. And there's one more I do want to take a look at, and that's the brake coach. So I'm putting the other coach to one side. And I'm going to take a look at this one. But yes, as for this one here, very much the same as the other coach we look at, the third class. It still has the third class seating, as you can see. If I would flip that over, that's also what it looks like. It again has the nice details like the buffers and the vacuum pipes. I'll get you a look at that. There we go. You got the vacuum pipes here. That's to spread the braking, the air brakes towards the entire train. It has all that molded detail, but that's okay. I don't mind that too much. It has the seating, it has the handrails, it has all that roof furniture as well. And here's the brake compartment, which of course that's what makes this different. It is a brake coach, so this side has all the passengers, and this side is all the luggage compartments and the brakes, which is the most important part of this train. In case, God forbid, there's a runaway or the train needs to stop. As you can see, there are little handles here, which I imagine are quite fragile. As you can see, this one's poking out like a sore thumb, so I'm not sure if it's a quality issue, because I don't think it's supposed to stick out so much. This is what it's supposed to look like, by the way. But yeah, those details are separately fitted, which is a nice touch. It has all these handrails there, which are separately fitted. You have the guards compartment marked out. Here's the brake number 87019. Has a little bit of vented detail on top, as you can see through the glazing. You could just kind of see through the windows. There's a little bit of a gap there between there as well. And one thing I do like about this brake coach that makes it stand out is, and I'm going to move the other ones out of the way so I don't hit them, it has windows on the side. Obviously, because the guard of the conductor, in this case, would look out on these windows in case something was, coming towards them if they're going this direction, or they're just looking out to see if there's any hazards or anything along the line. But yeah, it's a very nice coach. Same detail on the bottom. The other one also has the same detail, but I didn't think it was worth showing. And again, just like everything else, spun buffers. And yeah, it has the standard NEM couplings for the for other British trains, but if you want, you could fit the close couplings as well. I think this is a Roco coupling, by the way. It looks pretty similar to one of those. It's a very unique thing. Quite like that. The camera hates it, though. Doesn't want to focus. There you go. Yeah, but what did these look like with the locomotive, these particular coaches? Well, I think they look quite nice with it. So I'm going to go ahead and get the B12 out again. Get it out of its siding. In fact, I'll do a little tracking shot with it, I suppose. You only really need 2 coaches, so I'd probably just take off the middle coach here. I'm working off my small desk, by the way, so in the meanwhile, we'll just do that. There we are. Get this over here. I'll get the locomotive coming towards me now. Alright, show that out. It doesn't like these points. It kind of gets stuck on those a little bit. Curve's a little tight, but it managed that. I'm going to go ahead and get the coaches. Oops. A little too rough there. But yes, if we were to do that, if I were to move the camera, sorry about that, we have what it looks like. I gotta say, at a distance, it doesn't look half bad. Looks quite good. Here's the locomotive, here's the B12, just to demonstrate. Here are the coaches. Looks quite good. Again, I'm sorry, I want to show the whole thing, but kind of hard to do it since that desk is literally very small, but you get an idea. You get a train using these coaches, and I think they look stunning. And one thing I really like about these coaches that I haven't showed yet, and I think that would require taking the locomotive out of the way, is that they do roll quite well too, so it has that going for it as well. So I'm going to unhinge the coaches, get the locomotive backing down. But yes, if I were to do that, I can show you they roll quite freely, as you can see. So go down, they roll very nicely, there's no resistance. This desk is a little warped, so there's a little bit of a dip. But even then, I could still show you that these things have no rolling resistance. They're quite good, they roll well, and they work just fine. They function very well. So overall, gotta say, very happy with these LNER coaches. So that'll be it for this video, and not much to say, but I'm very pleased with those. I shall get the B12 with these in just a moment. Alright, and I'm back. Yeah, and this is a very nice set. I was looking for some traditional branch line coaches to go with my model trains, and glad I got these. They were all a good price, and they work very well, so gotta say, very nice coaches. I would give these a 8 out of 10, just because some of the detail here is molded on these sides, and it could have been nice to have some detail on the bottoms of these. But apart from that, they have a lot. What they do have is really good. It's painted really well. They have some really shiny windows. The detail's excellent and sturdy for the most part. And they roll very freely, so I have no qualms with them. They are really solid coaches. If you need some branch line coaches for the northeastern region, or you just want some really nice wooden coaches, wooden-looking coaches anyways, because these are plastic. But if you need some nice LNER coaches, these ones are it. They're very nice. We'll end the video here, so thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. Take care. Oh, let's get it going forwards. Alright, cheers everybody. You have a good one.